Hey everyone, this is Clarinetgamer here, and I'm back with some post commentary here for one of the Crash Bash tournaments. And in this tournament, I would have been doing the Crash Dash tournament. Now, the reason why I'm doing post commentary is because, well, I tried to capture this with Arc. Well, let me tell you a story first. Tried to capture this with ArcSoft so many times, like 3 to 4 times, and ArcSoft would just not record despite the HD PVR working properly. And I have no idea why ArcSoft was behaving like that, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to get another capture software for the time being to test it out, to make sure that the PVR is actually working properly. And the software that I got was a Hotposh Capture, or whatever it was called. It's on the Hotposh HD PVR's official website, and I got that. I got a free download of it, and it is free to download, by the way, just to let all of you know. And it actually works very well, and as you can see, yes, I'm struggling on this first track, but I'll get onto that. And basically, that works very well, and I managed to record the whole tournament, whereas with ArcSoft it only recorded like 10 and 15 minutes of the tournament, and then it just randomly cut off. It randomly just stopped recording, and that was it. I've no idea if this is an issue with the PVR, because if it was, then the Hotposh Capture would have done the exact same thing as well. So I have no idea if it's ArcSoft just misbehaving. So if anybody could touch up on that, that'd be greatly appreciated, because I mean, I would like to figure out exactly, like what is going on with this software, because it's really been boggling my mind as of late as to why it's not working. But anyhow, moving on to the actual tournament that I'm doing in this video, the first track, as you can see, Dot Dash. It's a pretty basic track for the Crash Dash tournament, and Dingodile won the first round, as you probably saw there, and I won the second round. And again, this is like 3 cups on hard mode, like always, like what I did with the previous tournaments. And in case any of you are asking, oh Clarinet, have you actually done a Crash Bash Let's Play before in the adventure mode? Well, to let all of you know, or most of you probably already know the answer to that, the answer is yes. I have done a Let's Play on that before, and if you haven't seen it, for any newcomers who haven't seen the Let's Play before, I'll link a playlist down below. I think I've created a playlist for the Crash Bash Let's Play, but I will link it down below in the description if you haven't seen it. But be prepared though, because my commentary at that time was not that good. I'll say that now. It wasn't that good, but I did pick up eventually, and I will pick up in the future with my commentary. As you can see, yeah, once you get knocked off the edge on hard mode on here, it's really annoying to actually get back on track, because the computers will just constantly knock you off every time, and it is quite annoying that. On easy mode they would probably never do that, I may be wrong, but on hard mode that's when they always do that. As you can see, like there as well, the buildings in the background, they actually look like the skyscrapers or towers from the future levels in Crash Bandicoot 3. That's what they remind me of, I think. That's just like a theory that came to mind there for this level. But yeah, I would have provided more reactions with this live commentary, but to be honest, it's really not that worth it, because I mean, I was only testing out the Hotposh Capture software to make sure everything was recording properly. And the big difference between the two of them is that for ArcSoft, obviously you've got to wait for 3 seconds until it officially starts recording, whereas with Hotposh Capture, you can actually record it right off the bat, and it will actually start recording like automatically. Like, you don't have to wait for a few seconds to actually have it to start recording there. Now this might actually trouble me with my commentary, like if I'm doing live commentary with this, but to be honest, it's not really a big deal, because I've actually recorded with the OBS software before, the Open Broadcast software before, for like my EXE videos, and it's in the same situation as well. It's like recorded straight away, but I'd have to like edit the audio a bit just to make sure it's in line with the video, so that's not much of a problem. But yeah, if you see my, yeah, as Koala Kong is like, I actually said this on live commentary sometimes as well, like when the computers were going the wrong way, and I think to myself, oh, were they drunk? They're going the wrong way. But yeah, Dot Dash is finished, and that was quite an easy track despite Dingodile winning on 2 occasions. But the next track, I think, is also quite easy as well, and you'll clearly see that I don't back my words up pretty easily. Yeah, Toxic Dash. Now I was expecting Dingodile to smash into that barrel around the corner, but instead I take the hit. And again, this track reminds me so much of the Crash Bandicoot 2 sewer levels. And it's so easy as well because there's a lot of barrels on the track, although hard for me because sometimes I might smash into them accidentally. And you get so many weapons that can knock your opponents off the tracks. As you can see, there's a toxic monster there that'll splash out his little minions that'll cause you to get knocked off the track like that. And again, yeah, if you get knocked off the track like that, then it's pretty annoying. If you get knocked off consistently, like I said before, or constantly, not consistently, I don't know why I get those words mixed up, but anyway. Yeah, this is quite easy because computers kept making mistakes all the time. They kept crashing into these little blobs, and I ended up winning the race, which was quite a good result. And I'm not sure really what else to say about this level. I mean, it's very good. It has some very catchy music, although I can't really hear it at the moment since I'm doing post commentary for some reason. Well, I don't know if that's a feature of Arcsoft. Like, if you're doing post commentary over this, it doesn't allow you to actually hear the game audio. I've no idea why it does that, but whatever. It's probably just the way Arcsoft works, I guess. And yeah, this should be going up by tonight. This is only like 18 minutes. And yeah, I've got to do post commentary for 18 minutes. Fun times. Not really. As you can see, yeah, it's complete madness on this track, like blobs and barrels everywhere. B&B. That's the best way to describe this track. Toxic Dash B&B. BB. Not basketball. Blobs and barrels. That's what that stands for. And yeah, Cortex won that one because I constantly like fell off a track and smashed into like the barrels and the blobs. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, the voting video that's going to be coming this week, I'll give you a hint as to what the games will be. Well, first of all, the first game will be another game from the Crash Bandicoot series, except obviously it's not PS1 since I've already recorded the Crash Bandicoot games for the PS1. I've already done Let's Plays of all of them. So it'll definitely be for another platform, but I won't be revealing it yet. The second game is going to be another Naughty Dog game, but I'm not going to say what it is. But one obvious guess it's not going to be is going to be The Last of Us. As you can see there, we used Dingodile there. Cortex and I used Dingodile like a ping pong. It's like we pushed him back and then we pushed him forward. It's like poor Dingodile is being used as like a pawn. He's being used as a ping pong. I just think that's quite funny. Yeah, the more impact you have, the more, like, I've seen this, right, it's quite interesting. The more impact you have on smashing, like, something on the track, then the more out of control you spin. Like, I saw Koala Kong, like, spinning right out of control there, like, when he smashed into a barrel. From what I saw anyway on there. And yeah, as you can see, like, I'm currently in the lead at the moment, and I think this is where I won this. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I was actually able to concentrate so much better with, like, without live commentary. That's probably why I did much better than I thought in these challenges. And as soon as I won that, the toxic monster just clapped for me as I won. He's like, "Well done, Crash, have a clap." That's basically what it was doing. Right, on to the next track. As I was just checking my emails here, I'm just getting quite a lot of them these days. Not on this computer I'm recording on, but my other one. Yeah, this one right here, yeah, that was a bit unprofessional, I'm sorry about that, but Dante's Dash, this track definitely reminds me of the Crash Bandicoot 3 prehistoric levels. But the music choice for this is quite weird. I think I mentioned this in my Let's Play before, and it's, again though, like, you have these this volcano in the middle of the track that will explode eventually and send out well, these molten rock that if you speed into it, obviously you'll end up spinning and possibly fall off the track if you crash into them, depending on how hard you hit the rocks. And what else is there I can say about the Crash Dash levels? Yeah, one thing that could have been good for this, now this could have been a bad idea, but I might suggest this anyway, is that what they could have done for the Crash Dash levels is have like all 4 players run away from the boulder, and like the first one that gets squashed is the first one eliminated, and the second one, and then like the last one standing can be the one to get to the exit warp and get like get to the end. Like say for example for the trophy, you rush to the end of like a particular area where the boulder is chasing you, and you survive, you get the first cup, and so on and so forth until you get 3. For the gem, same thing, except if you run away like to the end first, you get the gem that's right at the end, or that the players have a head start ahead of you and you've got to outrun the boulder before they get to the gem. Sort of like that. I know it's kind of unfair, but I think the first one sounds like a bit more fairer in my opinion, except make the computers more challenging, except like don't have like a boring match like that, a boring challenge like that, to have like just a normal race to the gem, because that really doesn't seem like anything. For the crystal, we'll have like, okay, there'll be obstacles on your path, so watch out for those, like the mines from Crash Bandicoot 2 and like possibly nitros along the path, and if you run into those, obviously if you die then you fail. And the relics, same thing. If you outlast the arena champions, like on the boulder Crash Dash levels, then you'll get the relics depending on what they are, gold or platinum relics. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that platinum relics. Oh, I remember that. Great memories. Not really. That was definitely sarcasm. Well, not very much sarcasm shown there, but definitely great, fantastic memories of the platinum relics. And yeah, Koala Kong stole that victory there, which I didn't even notice at the time when I was recording this. But yeah, the platinum relics in this game are so hard to get, and it's just you got to win like 3 times in a row against like specific arena champions of that particular minigame. For example, like Crash Ball. Oh, Crash Ball is I think arguably the hardest minigame to get the platinum relic on, because, or the relics on should I say, because it's just really hard. Depending on how good you are at the minigame, if you're really good at the minigame, like sort of an expert in a way, then you could have a decent chance of getting the platinum relic for that particular minigame. For example, like the Crate Crush levels, I'm very good at those ones. That's how I got I think I got all the platinum relics for those levels, as far as I remember anyway, for the Let's Play that I did. I might be wrong about that. It's been a while since I've actually done like any Crash Bash or recorded any Crash Bash whatsoever, but here it is now. And yeah, as you can see the background, oh excuse me, my computer just kind of went to a black screen there. That was probably a screensaver. Yeah, that's the annoying thing about doing post commentary like this for minutes on end, is that the computer can sometimes go to a screensaver, which isn't very, well, it's kind of annoying, but still though, it's alright. I mean, I can deal with that kind of thing. And again, you can never know where the Molten Rock is going to go. It's kind of random at times, even though like you can clearly see where it might go at points. But again though, it might not go where you expect it to go. And as you can see, I was speeding right around the track going for a big finish, but unfortunately I got knocked off at the end before the big finish. But I still managed to finish it, and Dingo Dell was very close with 1 lap. But I managed to finish Dante's Dash. Now the final challenge, or the final level of the Crash Dash tournament, is quite unique compared to the other ones, because, and you'll see right here, and yeah, this didn't come up in the rules, but because the last time I recorded this I didn't manage to make it to Splash Dash before it crashed in ArcSoft. But it didn't crash here in Hopposh Capture, which was very nice. And yeah, I was going to say the unique thing about this challenge is that you're riding on sea animals instead of your normal like race cars. Now, I have to say, I didn't like this level all that much in the adventure mode, purely because the challenges in this level were just so frustrating. In Dante's Dash they weren't as hard, but this one was just a nightmare. I couldn't even, to be quite honest with you, I couldn't even get the gem on this challenge because it was that hard. And it didn't even get any easier. That's just me being completely honest here about the gem. Yeah, you're probably thinking, what? Clarinet didn't get the gem for this? That's just, wow. But you're thinking, yeah, but I'm thinking, yes, it is. I mean, it was And also, yeah, I was very close to finishing that, but Cortex just won that one. That could have been a good photo finish right there if you ask me. But as you can see, there's a turntable there that will occasionally stick out poles, which could be in your favour or at a disadvantage, because if the pole like charges into you like that, for example, like you could potentially get knocked off the track, and that could cost you dearly. Because if you get knocked off the track, you get delayed by that whirlpool that you can see in the background. That can suck you in, and that can cost you some time. And yeah, the turntable can be to your favour or not into your favour, and you can jump in this one as well to jump over the poles. And I think that's all I've really to say, to be honest. I mean, yeah, as you can see, it was right very close. I mean, we're all on 2 laps each. Cortex is currently winning that one. I was hoping he would get knocked off, but I managed to boost him away to the end. Yeah, one thing about this game I recorded this obviously on the PlayStation 3, and one thing about this game on the PS3, it's playable, yes, but the frame rate really changes a lot, and yeah, that was quite bad luck there. I got knocked off by the pole there. That's what I was talking about. That can really be a disadvantage depending on... And the size of the poles change as well randomly every time. Like, they can be big like that, and they can be small, like what you saw earlier. And yeah, they can always all stick out right there, like side by side. And yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, the frame rate on the PS3 can really drop on occasions, which can be good at times, but really hard. This is why, like, I should have recorded this on the PS2. Well, I prefer to play this on the PlayStation 2 because, well, it can run better on the PS2. It actually runs like normally, like what it would do on the PS1. I'm just confused as to why it would do that kind of thing. It would just like occasionally just like, okay, I'm gonna go fast and I'm gonna go slow on the PS3. I don't know if it's going to be like that on the PlayStation 4, because I've heard that the PS4 is going to have a lot of backward compatibility in the future, from what I've heard anyway from Sony. So I've yet to hear an official statement on that. You never know, that could happen at E3 this year. In fact, E3 is actually next week, which I can't believe. I'm looking forward to E3 being revealed, like a lot of games being revealed, like Uncharted 4, perhaps some more Batman Arkham Knight gameplay footage, Assassin's Creed Unity, plus Call of Duty, that new Call of Duty game. It actually looks not too bad if you ask me. Besides, I mean, Kevin Spacey, like, being the, well, starring in Advanced Warfare. In case you don't know who Kevin Spacey is, he's the one who voiced Hopper in A Bug's Life. And yeah, I just thought I'd point that out. And yeah, as you can see, I won Splash Dash, and again, Splash Dash isn't too bad, but the challenges in the adventure mode are just really, they're really quite hard. And basically that's the end of the tournament right there. So basically I did win all of the challenges despite some setbacks I had. And that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you all for watching this tournament video. As you can see, the celebration screen right there. And please feel free to like, comment down below for your thoughts, and also please subscribe for more videos coming in the future. Till then, guys, this is Clarinetgamer here signing off. I hope you all enjoyed, and that's pretty much it. And so we'll go back to the title screen at any second. Yep, there we are. And that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching, everybody. Have a good day, and I shall see you all next time for the next tournament video for post commentary. Till then, I'll see you later, and goodbye.